with hard water like what we have here, the water condenses, and in some cases when you fill everything up and the water pushes down, and the condensed water, which is sitting up here on the inside of this lip, is forced out. Because whenever you take the water, the volume of this water, and you drip it slowly down into here, air has to escape from somewhere to allow that water to go down there. So what happens is, the first thing that happens is the condensed water, the water droplets that are sitting right on the other side of this lip, harden. They dry and harden like so. When that happens, it basically seals this gap. So now you've got water that is to be filtered up here. It's percolating down into here. There's nowhere for the air to go. So with this, this is an accessory, by the way. This doesn't come with the Berkey unless you order it with it. But it does allow the pressure to be relieved through the top of the hole. So what was happening was, this seal, or this gap, would get sealed with the hard water. Then I would have an indication that the bottom tank was full of water, when in reality it wasn't, because the top tank was pushing water down into the bottom tank. The bottom tank's pushing water up through that little weep hole right there, and as soon as I would, call for water, it would drop all the way down to here, because it just emptied the tube. Instead of showing me the water level that's inside, it was just emptying the tube. The water level inside was really down here somewhere. So then the water level would go from here to down there when I let loose. See how it bounces back. So the fix is, you gotta let some air in. So you could do that in several different ways. You could drill a small weep hole in there or whatever, but it may get clogged as well. So I just stuck a drinking straw down in there just to give me a air gap. The air doesn't come through the drinking straw. The drinking straw is just a plastic object in the way to allow air to come through right here. There's your hard water line that we're trying to remove there on the top tank. Same thing on the bottom tank. Use the sharp edge of a chopstick. It's pretty hard, it's a flake. When it comes off, I just heard it break loose. It's actually a flake. You can probably see it right there. So it's going to take some work, but we'll let it sit about 15 minutes and come back to it. Well, I got it all back together, cleaned up as much as I could. I took all the spigot apart, and there's not a lot of moving parts in there. Don't be afraid to take these things apart. It just had some build up on it. I didn't get it all. Main reason I didn't really get too aggressive with it is this appears to be aluminum, and I don't think that you can just soak aluminum in vinegar without some kind of adverse reaction. So, but I took the glass tube out and all that and cleaned it all up, and it's a lot better. But cleaned everything up inside out. If you don't have a Berkey filter and your water at your spigot is less than desirable, or you're buying bottled water from the store, I would say get one of these. They pay for themselves really quickly, especially if you're buying bottled water. Thanks for watching.